I did notice several months ago a big brand new, very expensive SUV with strobes and communication devices parked on the Armory grass with a big decals on it says Mayor. And I remember for those 7 years I've been here that the Mayor has never received himself a new vehicle, and besides of that I attend those meetings constantly, never heard about any decision about it. I wanted to see if the city has no money, where did that money come from? So I contacted the Mayor and I've asked him, can you tell me who made the decision, how it was made, under what ordinance, to allow changing of vehicles and allowing you to have yourself a vehicle that is not a standard vehicle. Now, the question if would a mayor in a city with 30% poverty should have a vehicle or not is not relevant, but the fact that it needs to be approved by the council before somebody does that. Especially when we're talking about not a standard vehicle, but a higher executive trim with all the bells and whistles. The mayor's response was, I have an ordinance called Ordinance 99, and this is the only authority I had to buy it, or lease it in this case. The ordinance states something very simple. It says that the city has vehicles that are old and needs high maintenance in them, and it's better to sell them and lease new vehicles. 26 total. Why 26? Because the mayor said to the council that this is the number that gets the cheapest price of leasing. The main intention was to get very cheap option. Cheaper cars, low-level trim cars. 26 vehicles will be sold by Enterprise, and instead Enterprise will replace them with 26 leased vehicles. Replace. What we do know is that the ordinance is as simple as it states. Replace 26 vehicles, sell 26 vehicles. That is it. After getting some documents from Steve Wetz, the city safety director, I found out that the mayor, under his own decision, have decided that he's only going to sell 17 vehicles. But he did list 26. Now all of a sudden we have 9 vehicles on top of the existing 26. We replaced 17, we kept 9, and then we added another 9. Where did they go? We don't know, but we know that the mayor personally approved each and every one of them, because the record I received from the city safety director is that the mayor decided by himself to keep those vehicles. Now I wonder to myself, where is the 26 vehicle he's supposed to sell? So I was given a list. The list only had 25 vehicles in it. Steve Wetz told me in a conversation that I have all the transcripts of, that at no point of time there was any intentions by the mayor to sell 26. The maximum he intended to sell was 25. Why? Because the 26 vehicle he's going to have for himself without replacing anything. Originally, the 26 vehicle was supposed to be a police car. They were supposed to take an old police vehicle, sell it and get another police car instead. The mayor decided he's going to remove the police vehicle out of the 26 list. He's not going to change it. Instead, he's going to lease himself a higher trim SUV to be used as his vehicle, the mayor mobile. Now, I was in shock because the list says nothing is going to be replaced for that vehicle, although the ordinance is very specific. You must replace, you must sell all the cars. I've requested more information from the mayor. I was told that I will get the approval by the council that says that the mayor can have a vehicle. Surprisingly, 2 months later, nothing has arrived. 1,000 people here are in poverty, out of 10,000 people that live in this town. They have no way to get to work. They have no way to go to the supermarket. They're disabled, but it's okay that the mayor, who gets paid to be the mayor, is also grabbing out 10 grand a year and using it for his own benefit so he can drive a fancy SUV without being approved about it by anybody. Nobody knows. I went to the council and I told them, hey, did anybody know? 2 council members saw me at the end and I addressed them and I told them, listen up, something is wrong. Did you know that the mayor is going to get a vehicle? One of them looked me in the eyes and said, no, at no point of time did we know that the mayor is going to get himself a vehicle. And that, my friends, is a fact that the mayor has committed a federal crime with a sentence up to 25 years in prison of misuse of government resources. On top of it, he misused his position by allocating the other vehicles that he leased and did not sell in return to some individuals, which we do not know who they are, without any approval to do so.